answer to your question.
Isaac. So on December 15th, 2021 was your epic return as the Kingpin. What was it like to get that call from, I'm assuming Kevin, to appear on Hawkeye? Because it's a very different style show.
But you know, that's my job. My job is to service a story. That's what my job is. Like, I'm not, you know, I'm very introverted. I don't, you know, go to Hollywood parties and I don't do all that stuff. And it's like a, you know, they call you. He called and he said, come into the MCU. That was the big message. Okay, we have this thing Hawkeye, but the big message is you're coming into the MCU now. And I'm like, okay, that's great, you know. And then I realized that Hawkeye was a different type of world for my character to live in. But, you know, like I said, my job is to service the story, so I go in and I try to help them make that particular story the best they can. I felt like my character, because of the comics, always belonged in a darker arena. But, you know, again, I'm working for Marvel, I'm in the MCU, it's my job to do it. And then Echo came along and that got a little darker and a little grittier. And then eventually we found out about Born Again, and we had to lie to you profusely for several months, which is always weird. And then we started, and you know, both Charlie and I were, oh, okay, we're back into where we really belong in this kind of dark world, and you know, but you know, there are things on Hawkeye that I had a lot of fun doing, and on Echo too, you know, a lot of fun doing. So it's just, you know, my job is to service the story, and that's what I'm going to do.
And hopefully we'll see you in other Marvel companies.
Yeah, I'm going to be the last one to find out. Do you guys know how Charlie and I found out about the second season? That we were shooting the second season?
So we were split it up.
Huh?
You split the season up?
No, we didn't know. We just said, okay, instead of 18, we're doing 9. So, like, we were on stage at Disney at D23, and it's me, Bernthal, and Charlie, and Kevin's like sort of in the middle, and he's just showed the trailer of this season. And then he turns to the audience and says, and we greenlit 2. And Charlie and I like, we both leaned forward and looked at each other at the end of the what? Like, this is how we're finding out. So, believe me, we're going to be the last ones to know. Thank you.
Thank you so much.